Good morning everybody, I am back with like an autumnal day sort of vlog today. The lighting is really bad but we're currently at a red traffic light, so I'm trying to film this quickly before we move because then when we move the lighting goes really bad again. But I'm currently with Dad. Oh, we've got a green light. We're going to a pumpkin patch today. I've got some cinnamon rolls for breakfast, which I did kind of film some clips of making this morning, but I was a little bit not behind on time making them, but like a little bit late making them, so I had to literally get them out the oven and ice them straight away, which we're not meant to do, and they're going to be a little bit warm, so that's why I've got them in a Chinese takeaway little tub because I didn't have time to eat them, but that's okay. But yeah, that is what we're doing today. Going to pumpkin patch, then we're going to go to Tim Hortons, get some like mapley, like autumnal bits and other things, but I'm not going to say it all now because don't want to ruin it all and spoil it all. You're going to have to wait and see. But yeah, that is what we're doing today, so I thought I'd take you along with me. I'm going to end this clip now because the lighting, oh my god, like that, the lighting changing really gets on my nerves and it's really annoying me, so I'm going to end this clip now, but we shall see you at the pumpkin patch. We have made it to the pumpkin patch. We're just sort of like walking in. Oh, the sun, I need to like kind of shield you guys like this because of the sun. I'll show you from a different angle when we've walked around actually, because it's a little bit difficult because of where the sun is, you can't actually see, so I'll show you in a second, but we've made it. Look how cute this is. It's so autumnal. I love it. Oh my god, look at how good it looks. Oh, I've only just noticed that there's like a pyramid, and like look at them all. I love it. This is the first day they've opened as well, so I feel like we've come at the best time because like all the pumpkins are going to be here, if you know what I mean. We are now going into a wicked walkway apparently. This is what we're going into. I don't know what this is going to be like, but I'll take you along with us. I'm sure this is probably made for children and not a 21-year-old and my father, but we have done the spooky walk thing. It wasn't very spooky, but I mean it's made for kids. We're now going into arachnid attack. Oh, it's like spiders galore. This is this one. I'm glad I don't have a phobia of spiders. If this was rats, I wouldn't be able to go through this. I know that this is like for children, but it's still, I hate rats so much. Sorry if you hate spiders. I mean, it's a fake furry one. Oh, almost sacked it. Next up we have recommended age 11+ years, which makes me a little bit scared in fact. Do not enter if you suffer from any conditions triggered by jump scares. I'm slightly terrified, but I think we're gonna have to do it. Because otherwise we go in the kiddie one and we can't go in the kiddie one. Like at this big old age. Oh, flipping hell. That actually I'm glad I put my camera on at the right time then. I was just going to show you what it looks like and I was not expecting that. I was more concentrating on turning my camera on. Okay, it's not, I thought there might be real people in here and I have had a traumatic experience. We went to Alton Towers one year at Halloween and I was about 11 and we got chased by real people and it scared the crap out of me, so now it makes me really nervous of these kind of things. But there's actually no real people, it's just these, oh, that still kind of made me jump. It's just these electronic things, which isn't too bad. I can cope with this is okay. Here we are now at the pumpkin patch. This actually makes me so excited. It's the 1st of October today because I'm literally busy every other day of this, every other weekend of this month. No, like every weekend of this month I'm busy, so I had to come today, but I'm so glad we have because this has got me into the spooky feeling right at the start of the spooky season. Look at how cute this is. I might get a little trolley because I'm tempted to get a little white pumpkin because one, it's neutral, and two, I feel like you can get an orange pumpkin anywhere but not a white one. This one is a potential. I quite like this one. Nice white one. Because I'm thinking I can get an orange pumpkin from anywhere. Dad likes the ones with like the little spots on because they're a bit creepy, but I'm also confused and kind of intrigued by these ones because these are like grey pumpkins and I'm actually going to get a grey one as well. Maybe like a little grey one and a big white one. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pick a pumpkin in a minute though. I want to have a little wander around. If this does not make you feel autumnal, I don't know what will. This is making me so happy. I feel like I need my face in the clips more, but I feel like you guys just want to see the pumpkins more because it's more interesting than me. I feel so autumnal. I've got my autumnal jacket on for the first time this year. The sun is shining, my hair's a mess because my sunglasses got stuck in it. So that is a bit crazy, but this is making me so happy. Look at how nice it is. There is literally pumpkins everywhere, and then this, I showed you earlier, is the pumpkin like pyramid. Oh my god, it's got like chimney kind of smoke coming out of it. This just makes me so happy. Orange, like, I'm not a big fan of colour, we all know. Not like I'm not a big fan of it, but I don't wear it, but pink and orange are my favourite colours. So this makes me very happy. And the fact they also have neutral pumpkins, my heart, my autumnal heart. These ones are so cool. These are like black slash like dark grey. I love these as well. These are like kind of spooky. And then there's like a light grey and a white. I think I'm gonna get a light grey and a white one. Because like I said, orange, I could just pop to Aldi, you know? Get one from Waitrose, £2.50, you know? These ones aren't edible, and I can kind of see why, because these look like they'd probably kill you if you ate one.
Good, huh?
But they're like, they're kind of like toadstools. Creepy as well. We are getting a trolley to get some pumpkins. Dad's picked this one because he likes the creepy, like, that bobbly looking one. So we're gonna get a trolley now, and I'm gonna get a white one and a grey one, I think.
Oh my goodness, it's kidnapping.
We have somehow got a witch who works here, just jumped him. I'm here for it though, it's giving me Halloween vibes. He's picking another one. He likes these knobbly bobbly ones. Oh, he's happy. He's happy with that decision. I'm going with this one. I might swap it, but I think this one is like, I mean, once he's cleaned, I think that's quite a nice shape one. So he can go in. I have changed my mind on grey pumpkin. I'm gonna go with this one, I think, because it's a lighter grey. I quite like the dark grey. Let me just quickly show you. This is the dark grey one. Oh, Dad's literally just stood right in. I mean, there's not much difference in it actually. Oh, now I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna either get a light grey one and then I get a white one, or a dark grey one. I need to just sort this out, bear with. We've selected our pumpkins, and now we are just walking to the Cammas Cavern, because this place we've come to is called Cammas Hall Farm, by the way, because I know I'll probably get some questions, and we're gonna get a drink, and I'm very excited. I just got a hot chocolate, and it's like a Halloween one. So it's got pumpkin marshmallow and like Halloweeny sprinkles. And against all the pumpkins, oh, it's actually burning my hands. I need to drink this now, and also the cream's gonna melt everywhere if I'm not careful. But look at how cute that is. We have picked our pumpkins now. This whole lot came to £11, which I thought was so good because they do it by weight. And we thought it was gonna be a lot more expensive than that. But these are the ones we've gone for. I'll show them a bit better when we get home, because it's a little bit tricky with like all the shadowing type thing. But I ended up getting like 3 small little ones instead. But like I said, I'll show you them when we get home, because my camera battery, I forgot to bring my spare one with me, so I don't want it to run out of charge and stuff. So I will show you them later. We've now finished at the pumpkin patch. That was so good. Dad was kind of coming just to like, because I wanted to go and I wanted someone to go with me, so Dad came with me for that reason, but he actually loved it, didn't you?
It's like Pumpkin City, mate.
Yeah, it was so good. If you're looking to go to a pumpkin patch, I would strongly just ignore the navigation. I would strongly recommend that one. Luckily for us, it's like kind of near us, but I have seen like in the past people have come from like London to go to that pumpkin patch because of how good it is. So I would strongly recommend it. Like it's the best pumpkin patch I've ever been to. And we are now just on the way to Tim Hortons, because like I said earlier, like at the start, I want to get like some maple things, because obviously Tim Hortons is Canadian, so they have a lot of like maple flavoured things, and I feel like maple and like maple leaves and stuff is very autumnal, so I thought that would like tie in quite nicely with pumpkin patches and having a very autumnal day. So we're going to Tim Hortons now. I'm going to get like a maple donut, maybe like a maple coffee sort of thing, and try it on camera. I feel like I need to powder my face to give it shiny, but I don't have any powder on me, so if I look a bit dewy, just ignore that. But yeah, that pumpkin patch was so good. Hopefully like the footage is good. I think it should be. But yeah, we're now going to Tim Hortons, and then we shall go from there. The sat-nav keeps talking over me. But yeah, like I said, the pumpkin patch is called Cammas Hall. If anybody is looking to go to one or wants to know. Sorry, I'm going to cut this clip off now because the lighting, I mean, beautiful day today, which is absolutely lovely, but the sun keeps like shining. I mean, I don't even know where it is right now, but it keeps shining like on me and making the lighting really bad, which is slightly frustrating, but I'm not complaining because this is the exact weather I wanted for the pumpkin patch, so I'm happy. We have made it. We're at Tim Hortons, just going to go in and get the things, and then I'm going to try them all for you in the car. So I probably won't vlog in here because it looks quite busy, and also it's not very interesting because I'm just going to be ordering things, but we have made it, and I bloody love Tim Hortons, so I'm so excited. Okay, finally, after waiting for about 30 minutes for Tim Hortons, we finally have it. So I've just got some fries in there, but that's not the autumnal bits, so I won't bother trying them because I've had them. But I got a donut. They've just come out with, ignore my nails, I'm redoing them later, so that's why I'm missing a few. They've just come out with their Halloween one, so I got this like little vampire-y one. Then I got one pumpkin spice Timbit, like the little balls, but I've got 2 in here, so I don't know whether they've given me the right thing, but I thought I could either ask them if this is the right thing, but then they might take away one of my donuts, so I thought let's go with 2, like let's go with a free one and hope that it's the right thing. They were like so busy in there and it's manic. And then I got a maple dip donut to be like maple, and then I got the maple iced cap supreme thing. I've had the Oreo one of this before and it is so good, but I've never had the maple one. So I've got a few like autumnally bits that I thought I would try on camera. So I'm going to start with this because I'm really thirsty. That is super cold and super sweet. Like I would not be able to drink much of that. I prefer the Oreo one because it's not as sweet. The sun's just coming out, so lighting's gonna be a bit funny. This is like crazy sweet, but I like it. It's very mapley. Oh my god, that is gonna give me a sugar rush. This is a little close up. I mean, it's not been put on the best, but that's the little mummy donut, not the mummy one. This is like a ghost fang one, and then they also had like a little chocolate mummy one, which I thought was really cute, but I don't need two, so I did well and I only got one. I just want to show you a close up of that. I'll set the camera back up now and try it. Now I'm gonna try, no I'm not, I forgot I got that one. I got 3 donuts, didn't I? I'm gonna try the pumpkin spice one, and then I'll try the maple one, and then we'll try the Halloween one last. I think that could be pumpkin spice. It kind of looks a little bit, it's because it's glazed, it threw me off, but it's okay. I think I just got a free Timbit, which I will take. For that long way, I will take it because I think this is the right one. I'm not sure about that. It does taste very pumpkin spicy, but I'm not actually the biggest fan of pumpkin spice, so I don't particularly like that. But I think Mum will probably like that because she likes pumpkin spice, doesn't she? Like, yes, she does. She does. She likes cinnamon, cloves, you know. She likes pumpkin spice, but she doesn't like the really sweet syrupy things. But I think she'll like that. That's not very relevant.
No, it's a pumpkin.
No, but like, pumpkin spice doesn't actually taste of pumpkin, does it? It tastes like spices, is what I mean. Next up to try, this is just a lot of donuts to try, but obviously, I mean, there actually was a maple burger, to be fair, which I could have got to try, but I didn't really fancy much, so I didn't get that. This is my maple dip donut. That is very nice. It's like a classic glazed donut, but with maple flavour instead. I'm just going to put it back in the bag because I'm not starving hungry right now, so I'd rather save it for later. But I just wanted to try it on camera. And then, last but not least, the big boy.
Big kahuna.
And now to try this one, which feels a bit nicer than the maple one. It's a little bit softer. The maple one was like a little bit hard almost. That one's like a bit of a runny icing. I don't know if it's meant to be runny. And it's a softer donut than the other one. Might just be the way they've made it today. That is a Tim Hortons little taste test done. My camera battery's flashing and I've left my other camera battery on charge at home. I forgot to bring it with me, which is really annoying. So quick little abrupt ending to that. We're gonna pop to Home Bargains now. I'll take you with me and then we'll be going home so I can change my camera battery. But that is the little autumnal Tim Hortons little taste test done. I thought I'd get some mapley bits, like I said, to make it a bit more autumnal. Like I said, Home Bargains next, then home, then we shall go from there. At one of my favourite places on this country, I'd say, maybe not in the world, that's a bit extreme. I bloody love Home Bargains, and like I said before, I don't have one like that close to me. This is like 25-ish minutes from me, so like not within a 10-minute drive. So when I get to go, I get so excited because I love it so much. I have literally just walked in the door and I've already seen this, which I'm so tempted by, but I really don't need it. So I'm gonna try and restrict myself, which I'm impressed with, but I've literally just got in and seen it. Like, this is a good start. This is my favourite thing, Halloween on one side, and literally go to the other side, it's Christmas. Like, this is perfect. We have now been to Home Bargains, which was absolutely manic. I wanted this like Borg pumpkin cushion, which I looked for a couple of weeks ago when I went to Home Bargains as well, and they just don't have it, which is really annoying. But I did get a couple of bits. It was so busy in there. But I got this like cute little like reindeer basket thing. I don't know what the hell I'm going to use this for, but I thought it was cute. And when I've like moved out and live in my own home, I'll be able to like find more things to go in it, I feel like. So I thought I'd get it now. And then let me turn you around because of the lighting. I then got this like Galaxy hot chocolate because it's like autumnal stuff. I mean, it's basically just the same, but with apple crunch sprinkles and stuff. And I just thought it'd be cute because there's a few more like autumnal day sort of videos that I want to film. So make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss them. My camera ended up running out of charge in the car, so I'm now back home, but I thought I'd carry on showing you what I got. So got that, as I was sort of saying. I got this like heart-shaped pasta dish because I have like, if you've seen my recent B&M and Home Bargains haul, I got like a smaller one of this from B&M, and I thought it'd be quite nice for like dips and stuff if people came round, or like little snacky bits. And I thought this would be quite nice as well to have like another heart-shaped dish. I really need some water to drink. But yeah, I thought it'd be nice to get a heart-shaped dish, but like a slightly different, like bigger size one. It's like a pasta dish, and I kind of wish I got more actually, but I don't have my own house yet, so there's not really much point. I will probably go back and get more of them when I have my own house, because I think they'll be so cute for like little carbonara and stuff. And then I got this. This is the first Christmas present I have bought so far this year. This is for my brother because he absolutely loves these, and I thought this was so cool. Like, I loved the little like packaging and everything. He is kind of like upstairs at the moment, I think, so I'm gonna start talking about that because I don't want him to hear and work out what it is. But I got that for him. I don't think he watches my videos. Hopefully he doesn't, because otherwise that'll be ruined. I mean, it's only a little thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then I got this little like basket because I just thought this was so cute. I don't know if I mentioned this. maybe I mentioned this in the car, I'm not sure, but it's just like this little like storage basket. I've no idea what I'm going to use it for. Maybe like blankets or something. I don't really have any blankets, but like when I'm older, got my own house, I could use it for that, and for the time being I'll make it work. But I just thought it's so cute and it's so fluffy. So that is what I got whilst I went to Home Bargains. I'm now home. It's about 2 o'clock. I'm going to drink some water, and then you're going to have to wait and see in the next clip what we're going to do. And for the next bit of the video, for the next part of today, we're going to do some baking, because I feel like baking is just so autumnal. Like being at home, doing like a cozy bake, it feels so autumnal to me. It feels so autumnal to me. So I thought I'd do a very like appropriate and fitting bake today. I'm getting some... I am getting stumbled up on my words, but bearing in mind we went to Pumpkin Patch this morning, I wanted to do like a pumpkin-y bake, and I managed to get my hands on some pumpkin in a canned pumpkin type thing. I couldn't find any, but I had a look in Waitrose. I saw where they were on the shelf, but they were empty. But luckily, Sophia works in Waitrose. I said to her, like, oh, I can't find any pumpkin. And she said, oh my gosh, we've got some, like, dented upstairs in partner shopping, which, like, is for people that work at Waitrose. So she managed to get me some. And she got me 3 cans for the price of 1, which is an absolute, like, I'm so chuffed there was none on the shelf. Because otherwise, if there was some on the shelf, I would have bought them and then, like, not got the discount on them and all that. And, like, Sophia managed to get me some. So thank you very much to Sophia for that, because this part of the video would not be brought to you if it wasn't for her. So I've got some, like, pumpkin thing. I've also, like, cropped my hair out of this clip. If you're wondering why I'm holding the camera like that, we had the roof down on the way home, and it's just like windswept my hair to like the point of no return. So I thought if we just chop some of my hair off, it will be all right. But yeah, so I'm gonna make some pumpkin cupcakes now, and I'm gonna make a cream cheese icing to go on top of them. I'm only gonna make 6 though, because I'm going to Ibiza tomorrow with my mum, so it's only gonna be my dad and my brother at home to eat them, and I don't want to make loads and then not be here to eat them. But if I make 6, then we could eat 4 of them today if we have 1 each, and then there'll only be a couple of left over, so they won't go to waste. So I'm going to make that now. I feel like that is so autumnal. Like, pumpkin cupcakes after going to a pumpkin patch. This is like my ideal day. Also, been to Home Bargains. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is such a good day. Also, I know it's kind of like potentially annoying, potentially not annoying, but like my face isn't on camera in these baking clips. I'm trying to work out a setup in which you can see me baking and also see my face, but at the moment we're having to pick between one or the other. And I feel like you've seen quite a lot of my face today, so I feel like it's quite nice to have like a little kind of shot of just baking, you know, like little aesthetic shots. So I'm working on it, all right? Just bear with me. I've got a tablespoon, which is not a tablespoon measure, which is even worse, and I need half a teaspoon. But I mean, like, half a teaspoon is surely not that crucial, so we'll go with that. And now for the most important ingredient, the pumpkin thing. I just can't imagine pumpkin pie being something that I would like. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like for us Brits and stuff, it just seems like a very odd concept, but for Americans it's just like, I suppose Toad in the Hole isn't weird, but it's like a weird name. But do you know what I mean? Like random things like that that are British that sound a really weird concept if you're not British. It's kind of like that with pumpkin pie, I feel like. This is one perk of wearing fake nails that I have found, is that getting these lids out, because obviously these are like super sharp, but if you have fake nails on, you can use the fake nail to lift up without actually having to like touch it, which is a little slight perk of wearing fake nails. Why does it smell like baked beans? That literally smells like a can of tomato soup. Like Heinz tomato soup is what this smells like. I won't be trying this on its own. I think in things obviously it'll be nice, but I can't imagine me liking it as she is right now. I've just realised I've picked a muffin tray out of the drawer rather than a cupcake tray. But again, I can't really be bothered to go downstairs to change it, so I'm just going to make it work. Once I put the ingredients, like the mixture in it, it should be fine. Oh my god, oh no. This is why you're meant to use cupcake trays for cupcakes and muffin trays for muffins. That's a small little educational lesson for you guys there. Do you know what I should have done? I should have just gone and got a cupcake tray. In fact, I'm going to go and get a cupcake tray. BRB. I think I have in fact gone and got a mince pie tray. Don't ask, well, you can ask me why I have so many different baking trays in my house if you want. But my mum is really into baking, and she used to have like a cake business, which is why I have specific mince pie trays. I think this is, yeah, that's a mince pie tray. I can't find a cupcake tray, and I can't really bother to find one, so the muffin tray isn't quite working. So we'll try a mince pie tray, see how that works for me. These are looking incredibly questionable. I don't know, they just, I'm not going to say what I think they look like, but yeah, they're not looking the most appealing. They're a bit of a weird texture as well by the feel of it. They smell really nice, like they smell like cinnamony, very, very autumnal. They just look kind of interesting, but I'm gonna like put some nice cream cheese icing on them, make them hopefully look a little bit prettier than that. As long as they taste nice, that's the main thing, but at the moment they look a little bit, yeah, that's what they look like. I have these that I got from B&M, these are little Halloween sprinkles. So I'm going to use the little cupcake ones to put on top of them, just to give them like a little bit more of a pumpkin feel, to make them look a little bit cuter. So I'm going to do that. However, I'm only going to ice one of them because they just did not look right to me, and I've broken them up and it just does not look right. Like, I've either not put enough baking powder in, because you know how I said I didn't have the correct measure. Maybe I've learnt my lesson and I shouldn't just eyeball it, because they just don't look very risen. They look a little bit dense, or maybe these are just how they're meant to be, because I've never made cupcakes with pumpkin puree before, so I don't know if the puree just makes them a bit of a weird texture, if you know what I mean. I'm not really too sure, so I don't want to waste that icing, so I'm going to ice one of them just so you can see what my intention was, because I'd rather not waste the icing, if you know what I mean, because I'm just not sure about them. They look a bit, they don't look edible, do they? Get a few of these and just like put them on top. I was going to get like an icing bag and like properly pipe them and make them look nice, but like I said, I think the cupcakes are a bit of a fail, so there's no point in me putting all the icing in an icing bag, waiting until they're cool. You can see the icing's melting a little bit. I thought I would just do that to at least feel like I've completed the video, even though these are a bit of a fail. I just wanted to finish it. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, that is it for this video. My camera battery is flashing again. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry that my face wasn't in the last few clips. I am here, I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a little bit tricky with baking. Like I said, it is now 2:45 and that is the end of my autumnal day, because I now need to pack for Ibiza tomorrow, which is not very autumnal at all, which is why I'm not gonna film for the rest of the day, because it's just gonna be Ibiza prep that I'm doing. But I thought I'd take you along to the pumpkin patch and do some autumnal things. Well, I was doing some autumnal things. I thought I'd take you along with me. We've ended on a bit of a fail, but I hope you enjoyed this video anyway, and I shall see you at some point soon, another one. Bye!